It's come to my attention that before the jury goes off for deliberations, the defendant would like to make a statement. Mr. Davis, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Look, I'll try to make this short. You all know me by now. You all have seen how I've handled myself here. I think you got a pretty good sense of who I am. And maybe I'm naive. I just don't think that you need a fancy lawyer for a simple question of right and wrong. And I guess what I want to say is, when I think of football, I don't think of TV deals or licensing agreements. I think about being 10 years old, you know, in the backyard with my dad. And we didn't have helmets or pads. All we had was the ball. And he pulled me in close, and he'd draw plays in the palm of his hand. And I'd go out there and I'd just run routes, knowing that every time I reached out, he put the ball right in my hands. And afterwards, we go inside and we toss on the game and have a nice hot bowl of chili. Well, he passed away a few years ago. And memories like that are all I have left of him. It's just about the most precious thing I have, I guess. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know we all have places we'd rather be. I just wanted to say that I understand that the phrase Thursday night football is technically trademarked. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put in an invitation to a small group of friends to play a game of touch football in the park. I guess I technically broke the law. And if you want to punish me for that, you have every right to do so. Whatever you do, I'll understand. All right, I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Your Honor.
So I just want to remind the jury that that is not what this case is about. What Mr. Davis actually did is organize an event called the Puppy Bowl, where he took a bunch of French bulldogs to a high school football field and then kicked them through the field goal posts like little footballs.
Objection, Your Honor. There's no evidence of that.
We have a video of you doing it. Video which you yourself shot and then edited into a sizzle reel to get Spike TV back on top. It was the first piece of evidence submitted. We saw how on each kick you raised your arms and said, "Adam Vinatieri, a kicker who hasn't been in the league in years."
And yet many of the jurors are on my side.
Like who?
I don't know. Juror number 4 was throwing me vibe.
Oh, I was just remembering how you fired your lawyer on the first day, and the judge said you were going to regret that. So when you were talking, I was like, man, the judge was so right. And then I smiled.
Well, what about juror number 2? She was so moved by my story that she was crying.
Oh, I was laughing, actually, because you said your dad was dead, but he's not. He's right there. He was a witness for the prosecution, said we should fry you, and then all of us pretty much stopped paying attention to anything you said after that.
Again, I didn't even know that dogs were gonna be there.
That is not true. Your coworker said that you kept telling them there were going to be hella dogs there. And that it was going to be the most depraved night of the year.
Okay, but none of the dogs actually got hurt. You have to remember, I invented a very soft shoe, and we caught all of them in a big pillow.
Yes, we know that.
Exhibit C, the picture.
I won't allow you to show that picture again.
Your Honor, please.
Okay, fine. This is a picture of one of the dogs after being kicked 50 yards through the air and landing in a pillow.
Let the record show that he liked it. Did I kick him with a soft shoe? Yes. And yet, he liked it.
All right, at this point, I'd like to excuse the jury to make their deliberations. Go ahead and take as much time as you need. I'll just be right here, enjoying a light little snack that I packed myself this morning. Nothing too heavy, just a little something to get me to lunch, you know. Oh, you're back. Oh, you're back already. Okay. Well, not even enough time for me to eat my sliced cantaloupe. All right. Well, foreman of the jury, have you made a decision?
We have, Your Honor.
And what have you decided?
We find the defendant guilty of being the biggest damn party animal in the state.
Oh, hell yeah!
Also, 38 counts of animal cruelty, which carries a sentence of 5 to 10.
What? Who cares? It'll be overturned in appeal anyway.
This is your appeal. You're going to jail, Mr. Davis. I can only hope this brings peace to the victim's family.